talk about these Shelby wheels again. All right, so we got some Shelby wheels. Why the heck are they red and white, Clark? These are Shelby wheels. What are you doing?
Well, it's not a real Shelby. It's a tribute. So you have the latitude, if you want to call it, to do whatever you want.
You've got latitudes?
It's like a resto mod, but
you don't do resto mods?
Everything I put on this car will, are replacement parts. Tony Branda with all the Shelby stuff. The roll bar, you know, everything that I have in it is just what a real Shelby person would buy if they were restoring their car. But
true.
This was a J code 302 4-barrel GT Mustang, and it was in candy apple red with a parchment interior, I think, and I think that's what I have in it.
Yep.
So it's back to just what it would have been, because I think Shelby took J code cars and put his flair on them. But anyway, Ford I think made them in '68. But this one I took the liberty. I mean, it's a real 428 police interceptor motor.
Yep.
You can see parts of it, but it's got oversized chrome or aluminum radiator.
Let's get a spotlight so we can see how nice it is underneath here.
It's got a rack and pinion steering, and that's a nice thing. Just had it all aligned. It's got new upper and lower control arms. Yep. It's got the big beefy sway bar in the front.
Yep.
It's got disc brakes put on it.
Well, your fenders look like they're painted underneath.
Yeah, they're all painted. All new splash shields, new lights, new wiring, new wheel lip moldings,
Yes.
brakes, calipers, fuel lines. I think you can see the motor a little bit up in there. Fuel pump, fuel lines. It does have a sump pump, if you want to call it, for the fuel, because it has the there it is right there, the Edelbrock E Street EFI system.
Yep.
And it's got the external sump. That way you don't have to run a pressurized line back to your gas tank. Comes up here from a regular fuel pump right here, goes up through to a sump. There's a filter on this one, plastic, and then there's a metal filter on the high pressure side that goes to, looks like a carburetor, but it's fuel injectors.
Yeah, cool. What's this?
This is a Tremec.
Special newfound transmission you got there.
Yeah, it's a Tremec 5-speed, and boy, it just purrs it in 5th gear. New transmission mount. All the new cables for the emergency brakes. Of course, all new exhaust
Looks like new
system.
drive shaft. Oh, what
Drive
is that?
shaft comes with it.
Dynotech drive shaft.
Yeah.
Dynotechching.com.
You can see the wheel here when I move it. Oh, it's probably a gear. Yeah. It's a Posi 9-inch. New brake lines, new gas tank, new leaf springs, of course, shackles, lines, balance, bumpers, light. I mean, really everything. There wasn't much left of the car when I cut everything off of it. New quarters, all new frame rails. I mean, the car was pretty much rebuilt. You can't really see it so much with that.
It came with the light blocked. It came out really nice back here.
Yeah. But everything.
Oh, wheel wells are new in yours too, huh?
Yes, all new wheel wells.
I don't think that's showing up too well.
And I like to leave it the red color because it looks, to me, it looks nice. Of course, new shocks.
Yep.
And I can bring it down. You can show the interior of it.
All right. All right, let's hear this bad boy.
All right. Of course, got all the lights. Of course, Tremec 5-speed.
Yeah, I love
Tachometer.
that shifter top.
It's got all the Shelby
Shifter ball.
gauges. Of course, being fuel injected, you turn it on, let it pump up.
I just saw it was in reverse. I thought you were going to pull off of the left. There. This is the this tablet comes with the E-Street, which I like it because it's a lot bigger than some of the little ones. They're about the size. Most of the tablets are about like this. Yeah, I think my sniper system for my charger, I think that's got a little bitty screen. Here's the fuel line comes up into here. And then it goes out high. This is the sump. All this controls. Just put all the air conditioning lines on. I got to put the belt back on. But it comes up. It's Edelbrock. And then you go into it's not connecting because it's too far away from the base. No, I don't know why it didn't connect. Because it did. Oh, it might be low. No, there it is. Okay, there's where it hooks up with the engine. And it'll sync up. Now it's trying. What it'll do is there'll be a green check mark. It's all Bluetooth. Usually I'm inside the car, but there it is. And then you can get your gauge displays, digital. I see RPM's 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,000. There's the radiator temperature. There's your battery. It's charged. It's 12.7 amps or volts. There's your fuel pressure, pump duty, ECU temperature, it's inside, and that'll just keep going up, but what the vacuum is, and you can change that. You can go to a standard TAC setup. It shows your vacuum and everything. There's a lot of different things you can do. You can program it, but that you can just keep in there and post it while you're driving. Yep, cool. Got electric fans instead of the, shroud. There's 3 fans, a big one and 2 small ones. That's a fancy fan shroud you got there. Who built that for you? I did. I'm gonna pull it out. Your standard door handle. Take it and show it. Of course, it's the parchment interior. Use your regular door handle, and it goes down and up. It's a power window. That's nice. Yep. Got some boogers on there. Yeah, it's some glue. You tipped them windows. Yeah. And of course, these very few Mustangs have I seen that actually have. I know, power windows like that. But new interior, upholstery, Of course, fold down seat. There's the roll bar that Tony Branda makes. It's got the right coating of rubber on it. Of course, the panels that are cut out by these new. And the Shelby dash or console. Of course, it's got the trim X. And then all the right pieces for the Shelby. But the air conditioner, I still have to get it charged, and then that'll be ready. I have a line here for the alternator to hook it.
Amp meter.
Oh, the amp meter, not the alternator, but the amp meter. There's the pressure. It's really got great oil pressure. And the Shelby wheel. I don't know why horn's not working. Of course, always something. But I guess I can pull the window up. Like it didn't go up all the way. There we go.
You may have to adjust some little stoppers in there or something.
Yep. Yeah, it's got the nice.
No. It's your hood pins.
What?
It's your hood pins catching, I think. Oh, it's got to catch first.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
A lot of rework on these lights, the edges of everything to make all this fit as good as it does fit. It took us forever.
It was tough to get all that matched up.
All the reveal rights where it didn't rub, and then especially these are original fenders and doors. I mean, that's a replacement door.
Look at those gaps.
And the gaps are perfect. These were horrible.
What was the problem with those?
Oh, I mean, they didn't match. We had to fill in this. None of this fit right. These were absolutely horrible.
You got a little
There's some
smudge on it. Oh, it's grease. It's probably left over from you sealing the trunk.
Probably.
You must have bumped it with the little goobers.
Yeah, it's coming off, but yeah, it's always
Yeah, if
something.
you see Shelby's, original Shelby's, these, a lot of times the hood will be up, the quarter extension will be down. It took, what would you say, probably 20 hours a piece on each extension. Both of us working those things to get them to be right.
More fiberglass
to get the bumper right, to get everything to where it looks decent.
Yes.
And if we were to ever do another one, we'd make this a little bit tighter gap.
Yeah.
Maybe extend the extension down. Can you say that? Extend the extension?
Yeah. Even the flip gas, I ended up going through 2 of these. I had to return it. They don't like to stay latched. I don't know if it's the repops are just bad, but finally, I think I used an original base. I think that's how it ended up.
Just a regular GT flip top.
Something like that, a new one.
And then put the Shelby
Yeah, that
on it.
or just had a bad one, but
Could have, yeah.
yeah, this just goes over. It's like a sticky.
Gotcha. Well, I think the GT one is an embossed logo that sticks out.
All the window trim, I think all that was original on my car originally. So it was all in great shape. They say that if you've got your original and these, to keep them, don't tear them up, because the repops are like the the moldings they're real thin and they just don't go on very well.
Yep.
So that's about it.
All right, we'll get you pulling around here in a second. Those are a little tricky. You gotta get them lined up before they actually go down in where they're supposed to. Oh, that one's not on.
Yeah.
Thought you got that one.
I did. There we go.
There she be.
Looks like it's down more. Yeah, it's not as bad, but it's still up just a little.
You need to adjust it down a little.
I know. I think it's the whole thing has to be adjusted.
Yeah.
Fingerprints everywhere on it.
Still need the blackout stripes here.
I know it.
Careful.
Really? Bro, you gotta climb into this thing.
Did you leave yourself a small enough opening to get out the gate?
Yeah.
Somebody hooked up the wipers.